stunner, son of a gun butter, not your normal run of the mill, something from nothing wonder. I put some heat on these bars, hotter than one summer. I'm a little braggy, just keeping it 100. You gotta know it's elite if I'm in the mix of. If I'm vibing, you probably don't mind getting to the lit of. Better stay out my lane when I got this thing rocking. Introduce you that dude, doing some name dropping. I feel I'm super uncool, I got no shame popping. And showing love to my grinders, getting this thing popping. This is the moment for you, I'm here to bring you shine. I'm your host and my name Troche, this is Between the Lines. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Between the Lines, where life meets the lyrics. I'm your host, Troche, and we got my girl T Lakee. I don't think she know how to cut the camera back on, though. It's been a struggle to try and put this production on today, boy. I'm telling you, they ain't want us to be great. She'll be in a second, but in the meantime, we're gonna get into these our little intricacies that we start the show with every time. So go ahead and roll them, Lady J. Hey.
If this is your first time tuning into the show or to JQLM Radio and you would like to share with your family, friends, and followers on all the different ways that they can tune in, be sure to tell them to download the JQLM Radio app on their Apple or Android devices. You can also listen live to JQLM Radio 24/7, 365 via Amazon Alexa, TuneIn app, the Stream and Simple Radio app, and a host of other platforms of which you can find located on our website, where you can also listen live at egoentertainmentnet.com. Also, don't forget to follow, like, and share us. We do follow back. Connect with us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at JQLM Radio. You can also connect with Ego Entertainment Network at EgoEntNet. That's EgoEntNet on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter also. Also, connect with us on LinkedIn at Ego Entertainment Network. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel, Ego TV Network, at youtube.com/Ego TV Network.
Oh yeah, that's way better. That's way better. Let's roll that one now. T Lakee, cut your camera on. Jesus.
Hit the camera icon, hun.
Jesus, this is crazy. Anyway, how you doing, Lady J? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Can't complain.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
It's not me. It wasn't me. I was trying to do something, but it's okay. It wasn't me. I was trying
Ladies and gentlemen, finally, T Lakee. Jesus Christ! You act like you got a typewriter for a phone. It's not that hard.
I was trying to switch it up, but it's okay. I'll do it on my own time. It's okay. How you guys doing
Six, what's
today?
up, man? I see Six in the comments already. You know what I'm talking about? Tuning in early. He don't want to miss none of this content. But you good, though, T Lakee? You straight?
Doing good.
You sure?
Yes, let's get it going because it's gonna be a good topic. How you guys doing?
I just need to make sure you good before we start going, because I'm tripping today.
I'm good, T Lakee.
You are tripping today. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Hey, since you know what, since you came up with this topic, I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce it.
Why do you have to put me out there? They can think that you are
if
the
this your baby, this your
behind
baby.
this.
But you know what though? When I come up with my topics, I don't get it from like life experiences. I get it from the same place you got it from. So why they not gonna think this you? It's all y'all.
No.
It's all y'all.
No, it's really not. It's really not. But no, listen. I was watching The Chi, right? And I'm seeing all this stuff about, we've all known about swingers, and we're gonna try to keep it clean, guys, keep it clean. But I'm seeing all this new stuff about thruples and having open relationships, and people are way more acceptable to these type of relationships than they were in the past. It was almost taboo if like you had an open marriage or open relationship and you called yourselves committed. So my question for everyone today is, since it seems that times are changing, have you changed in anything when it comes to regards of considering an open relationship Or is it just closed for you? Is that a straight no? Or what do you feel about it?
I like this. And I think you made a key point when you said that times are changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like with anything, everything evolves. And it gets better and it gets different. I feel, for me, I'm gonna say I don't oppose it. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't oppose it because relationship requires you to, like, it comes with a strict set of rules, you know what I'm saying, when it's just that one thing. But when you got more leeway, I mean, it's harder to fight, you know what I'm saying, about certain things, because that's not the only thing at that point. Like, it's an understanding there. So I'm not against it. I'm not against it.
Interesting. Now, sometimes you get a lot of feedback from the males and saying that you all good. You can, like, I'm not against that. I don't oppose to it. But what happens if your lady or your wife starts to step out just a little bit more than you thought she would? Then what tends to happen? So I guess my follow-up behind that is, for the people that's saying that it's good and they're not against it, I guess my follow-up will be is, how do you gauge the stopping point and when you feel like it's too much? Because some people can go all in with it. They like, you gave me permission. I got a date on this night. I got a date on that night. And then you like, wait a minute. I thought this was just going to be like, every now and again type thing.
So I think my thing with this whole thing is, be honest with yourself. Know who the hell you are. If you know that you're not that type of person that can deal with that type of arrangement or agreement or whatever, don't do that to yourself. But if you know you built like, oh, we had an agreement in the beginning and I'm gonna roll with that, I'm gonna honor that, like, I don't think you should be getting mad at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you will get mad. Like if I said in the beginning, oh, I agree to this and I'm gonna do that and I'm built like that, then how can I get mad? There's no mad room.
Interesting.
But if you know that, like, you definitely, like, you got to really, really be honest with yourself. Don't say, oh, I just want to do this just because it looked fun, or like just because, oh, they look happy. No, you still gotta, like, turn back and look at yourself. Like, can I really, really deal with that? Can I, like, come on, man, let me not play myself.
Because I think you have to have almost more trust than in a standard relationship to have like what you would consider like a open relationship. So now I do want some definitions, and if anybody out there kind of knows like the definition, is a throuple like where it's only the three people? It's three people, but they're only committed to each other. It's like not open. It's not like out.
That's correct.
Yeah, because I know it's three, but I just didn't know if they were just only committed to each other, or how would that go? So I think, like,
don't cheat on us. we can't cheat on us.
We real mad right now. We mad.
Why would you do us like that?
So I think you almost, in my opinion, you almost have to have more trust in a standard relationship, because you have to trust that person with the knowledge of knowing they know you and you know them, and they're not going to put you in an uncomfortable situation. So a lot of people say that, I was watching a show again, and they were saying that they are, you got to have trust and you got to be in a happy space to start that type of relationship. Because if you're not, it's not going to work. This is not something to fix your relationship, is something to add to your relationship. So is it just about the spice of having something new?
No, don't keep going right there. We're gonna take a break real quick. We're gonna play a couple songs for the people, and then we're gonna come back to that point right there. That's
cool. Let's hear it.
Don't lose that point.
$1,000 got a more than equal me. I got another one. You see the shirt on me. He got his hands on me. He gonna work on me. I am not worried about nothing. I know he got me covered. No place ever found my dough. Keep the blood over all my foes. I been seeing prayer change your whole life. With this healing come overnight. And the moment is solo. Coming on right for the great. This is the blood. This is the blood. This is the blood on the doorpost. Same blood, Kobe. Get the same blood, the Kobe. Right. Cold wood in these streets. Let them wake up, I'm sleep, I'm covered. Soon as my feet hit the floor, I tell them thank you and me. Most of these folks don't believe it. They don't. They let they can touch you to see. Ain't no playtime. And my face glass from two right around my head like a beanie. Know I perform surprise. All power, stone, child. He's the best in being. He protect me with it. And I'm Nelson did it. Yeah.
I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to switch up the game. I come to flip how you think. I come to lift up his name. I'm going hard in the pain. I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I just come to let you know how this story about to go. From beginning to ending, my father the author, and he's always in control. He's always in the midst, like a chef cooking grits. Hot food where your soul when it hit, boy, you know it's gon' stick. Go ahead and get you a scripture, just start to standing on it. So when the storms come and the winds blow, boy, you're too legit to quit. Go ahead and get your equipment. Ephesians 6 and 11. Full armor of the Lord, it's a war soldier, you've been enlisted. I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to switch up the game. I come to flip how you think. I come to lift up his name. I'm going harder to praise. I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey, I come to bless you. I come to bless you. Hot shoot. Hey.
Okay. I come to bless you. Hot choo. He said hot choo. That sneeze hurt. Hot choo. That's one of those sneezes that get your head hurting and you see them stars. So welcome back. If you're just not tuning in, we talking about open or close. What's your preference? So people just dealing with these open relationships, are you one that's okay with it? Times have changed. It's become more acceptable. What's your outlook on it? Get in them comments. Let us know what you think. I see you, Dodie G. I see you, Cliff O. BHNWB in the building, baby. Killed the show last night, but that's another story for another time. So before the break, Lakee, you was talking about I'll let you say it.
Okay. So
lay it out the way you want it.
Before we were breaking, we were just talking about, is it just to spice up for the people that are in an open relationship or that would consider it? Is it just to spice up your relationship? Or, do you feel that you're missing something, because I was told that in order for you to have this type of good relationship with being open, it has to be a certain amount of trust. You guys have to be happy with each other, and you're just adding to it. So I want to know the truth. Is it, man, I'm tired of the same person every day? Maybe if I had something a little different, somebody else to talk to, or somebody else, to satisfy me in a different way, then I would be okay coming back home. Or is it just like, I'm just not getting what I need? So what is it?
I think so when you do that, like you say, you hit it on the head. Your relationship have to already be in a healthy position. Like it can't be no fragileness, no untrustworthiness, all that type of stuff. It can't be no suspicions already, because that's not gonna work if you add another element to that.
Right.
Period. That's just gonna add to each thing that you have a problem with being heightened if your relationship not healthy. I think when you do that, y'all already got to be happy, and you just want to be happier. Like, oh, let's just see how much happier we can get. You know what I'm saying? Like it can't be no struggle within it.
So it can't be a mindset. Go ahead.
I mean, I was gonna say, like slight debates and thinking differently. Yeah, that's cool, but like I'm talking about like major stuff. Like it can't be no indifferences on either one of y'all part. Y'all got to be on the same plane. Period.
Okay. So
I'm talking like I experienced it before, right, but I haven't. So
no. We're just talking about you. We're just talking about now. Why would you consider it? How do you feel that it will work? Because I mean, I'm a person. I'm just up for. I don't want to say free love, because sometimes when I say that, people get like, "Whoa, no!" But I really mean, like, at this day and age, you have to love yourself enough to know what you like. And if you're just a person who says, I'm in love with a person, or I love to be with this person, and we share so much, but every now and again, I may want to, experience something new, or go on a date, or whatever I feel like I'm not provided. One person can't be 100% of your everything. But then also I want to hit on, is it just, I don't want to say that it's just sex, because some people emotionally need something from a different person. For a woman, it could be just like, or man, I'm not just gonna place, the blame. It could be where I just want to have a conversation. I want to go out and kick it. This other person make me laugh a little bit more, and I'm feeling down, or they may be in the same position that you are at work, and you can understand, you know what I mean? But then also, I was just thinking back to like that whole Will and Jada thing, and their relationship. They were saying like, we are, life partners, and we don't own each other. So are the people that say, I would never do that, or you shouldn't do that, are those the people that are trying to control you and have ownership over you, if they're not allowing you to experience what you want to experience as that person for you?
Wait, are you speaking from like being in a relationship, or you just talking about society?
No, I'm just speaking from.
What's up, Michelle? What's up, Marcel? I see y'all.
I'm just speaking from having from just me seeing open relationships and what's going on in society. Not me myself, but I'm just saying like a lot of people want to be open, and like I said with Will and Jada, everybody was like, "Oh my God, she cheated with such and such or whatever," but they're like, "No, we're good. We have to get through some issues, but at the end of the day, we're still gonna be together."
No, so I'm asking you, are you talking about like the person that you're in a relationship with saying, no, you can't do this free living thing because I'm the boss of you? And I said, no, that's what you saying? That what you asking?
Right. I'm asking if you have different values. What if you have different values? What if one person is saying like, man, I would like to try this, and then the other person's like, I would not put up with that. Like, I don't want to have an open relationship. So what does that come to? Are you like not dimming your happiness? Is what I'm saying. What you feel like, because now more people are open to it.
True. True.
You
And
know, so
I
you
don't
may be able to
necessarily
find a partner that is with it.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wouldn't really call it dimming your happiness or whatever, because it may just be that person not for you. With you living the way that you live or the way that you want to live, you need to find somebody that lives that same way. Like, who's saying that you're strictly supposed to be with that person? Like, you gotta just get real about the situation at some point and be like we not compatible. You know what I'm saying? Or we only 60% compatible. I need somebody who I'm like 92% compatible with. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody gonna be 100% compatible, period. You know what I'm saying? But like, the closer you get to perfection, then I think it works better. But you can't just be like, yeah, we're like 20% compatible. We're gonna stick it out. That's not gonna work at all. You know what I'm saying? So you have to. That's where it come back to being honest with yourself in the situation, like with the utmost like unbiasedness. I be making the words every week now.
You do, but I let it slide. It's okay. I let it slide.
But for real, man.
But I get what you're saying. You're saying that you have to really take a look at yourself and be honest with who you are at that point and where you're growing and where you want to be and your happiness.
True.
But I want to give a shout out to Miss Michelle, because she commented and she said she wants a relationship with healthy boundaries. And I think I agree with that. Whatever that means to you. That's why I said,
elaborate on that. What falls under healthy boundaries?
So it's whatever those two people agree with and whatever makes them happy, because you can't worry about what society thinks of your relationship. Some people, like nowadays, we have so many different types of relationships, and I don't think it's just committed anymore. I think whatever, if you're two good people and you're working to build something together, and you have an understanding, they have an understanding, that's all that matters, because at the end of the day, everybody doesn't want to get married. Everybody doesn't want just one person for the rest of their life, you know. But I want to hear from some of the people that say, heck no, like, I don't want to be with nobody that want to be with somebody else. What I want to hear from some of those people. Some of
the opposers. We got one in the background. Hey, come on, pop here, Lady J, because I know that's how you think. I already know, so you might as well come on up in here. Come on up in here. Talk about it.
Your people ain't ready. Your people are not ready for my comment.
No, we ready. No, we ready. Say that, because I know she's strong on that, boy.
Let's hear it.
And I am definitely opposed to it. Again, as I always say, in life, I have lived enough life to last me. I have lived probably more life in almost 40 years than most people in 90. I've experienced a lot of things. So when I look at life or anything that I'm doing, especially things that are life altering, things that involve relationships or tying myself to other people emotionally, socially, physically, whatever the case may be, I always have to look at it not just from a physical or a logical aspect, but also from a spiritual aspect, because I am a believer, and I am not ashamed to say that I do believe in God, and I believe in the Word of God, not just bits and pieces, but all parts of the Word of God. So, with that being said, for me, also, I'm gonna go ahead and come from a psychological perspective too. Being a psychology major and having a degree in psychology, most people that are always looking for something new will never be satisfied. If you go through life, there are a lot of people that go through life always wanting more, never content. You're never content, and no matter what state you're in, you have money, you want more money. You got somebody who is a ride or die, who you can call on when you're sick, who gonna take care of you, who gonna support you and ride with you. That ain't good enough for you. You got somebody, what I'm saying? They always gonna want more, and that is not somebody that I want to be tied to. That is not somebody that I would enter into a relationship with.
Can I just jump in real quick, because I don't want you to get too far past what you just said.
Go ahead.
You said somebody that's gonna ride or die with you and be there for you and all that. What if all that comes with a price on it? then I don't think that's the just because you ride or die for me or whatever, or quote unquote, that don't mean you the right person.
No, it don't. But what I'm saying is that's what I'm saying. What that other person though, the other person. But see, here's the thing. Most men, and I'm gonna say this because I've had multiple men tell me this. So this is not my own opinion. This is the opinion of real men. Most men don't really understand or know if a woman that he wants to be with is that woman until he gets into a place where he's in need of something and realizes, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna need more than just sex, or I'm gonna need more than just, you know what I'm saying, somebody that can, you know what I'm saying, make me feel good. When he's sick, if that woman can't take it, if she ain't down for taking care of him, I ain't signed up for this. Yeah, he ain't gonna, that's not somebody he gonna, you know, lock in with. If when he finds himself in a position to need more, that's when he gonna start appreciating, you know what I'm saying, what he had or what he has with a woman. And a lot of men say that it's not until they reach about 30 or 35 until they start to mature in that area and begin to realize that they need more than just sex, or more than a woman that can just cook and clean. You know what I'm saying? So when you get into love, there's different types of love. You got friendship love, you got agape love, which is loving wholeheartedly, period, everybody. Then you have eros love, which is romantic love. Now, we are meant to love each other, but that one person, which is why the word of God talks about when you are becoming one, you are literally becoming one on all levels, and you cannot fully do that or give 100% of yourself to somebody when you are bringing other people in. Listen, it's hard enough just making sure that you are meeting those expectations and standards, not only that you set for yourself but for the other person, so that you all can grow in love together with one person, let alone 2 and 3 and 4 people. And I ain't got time for that. I know me, I don't. That's too much. You're doing too much for me.
Lady
So
J, I have a quick question for you.
mm-hmm.
So, do you feel that you can, so you feel that there's not a way for you to have a happy and whole relationship with you two and be like, let's just say swingers, like you to be in a committed marriage together? And when I mean committed, I mean whatever boundaries you guys put on each other to say we're committed, but maybe you guys enjoy someone else. Do you feel that you can wholly, so just like going to go back to Will and Jada, do you feel like their relationship is healthy or no? Or do you feel
No,
like
no,
based on the boundaries, I mean the Bible, I'm sorry, based on what we've been taught, you know, in the Bible, that's kind of still like in some way they're not getting fulfilled. That's why they're doing this and that.
yeah, I'm
So
gonna say
so
no
was Will
because
Smith hurt?
Will said,
Was Will Smith hurt?
well, yeah, he was. He
Okay,
said
so
so.
that's
Point.
So
that wasn't healthy then.
here's my thing though. What he said was when they first got together, they were trying to make each other happy instead of coming to the table already happy and whole people. When you
Mm-hmm.
come to the table and you're not happy and you're not a whole person and you're looking for somebody else to make you whole or make you happy, then that's a problem within itself. That person can add to your happiness, and yes, the things they do can make you happy or add happiness to your day, but or to your life, but they can't make you a happy person, and they definitely can't make you a whole person. um Will and Jada, if you notice, now they call themselves life partners because they're
Right.
more
Right.
friendship. They look at themselves more as friends and co-parents and partners and things of that sort. There's a difference between marriage and civil union. A marriage is a union between a man and a woman
Mm-hmm.
that is equally yoked and has become one and is fully committed to um walking, you know what I'm saying, in love and growing in love with each other. You have to remember those are two imperfect people creating something perfect for them. In a civil union, that can be anything. You know what I'm saying? It can be whatever boundaries you want to set and all the other kind of stuff. So um that's the difference between Will and Jada, or people that are like them, and somebody else. And as I said before, Anybody that is always looking for something new, they're never going to be happy. They're never going to be content. You're never satisfied. You're never content. Like that is for me. That is those are people that kind of got like it's kind of like ADHD in the relationship sense, if you will. And those are people that are hard to please. And if you are not somebody, I know a couple people who are actually in the kind of relationships that you are talking about, and they have consistently said that somebody, especially women, always get upset later on because the jealousy comes in. Now this person wants to spend more time with this person. This person will have sex with this person more than that person. This is why when we talk about the times changing. Just because the times change and society changes does not mean that the nature or structure of things have to change. Unfortunately, too many of us are like leaves. We blow over here when society says okay, then we blow over there. Nobody is really
no. So, I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that because that's the definition of society changing. More people thinking away. No, ain't nobody say no. That's not what that means. That's not what that means, Lady J. That don't mean just because somebody said do that, everybody's doing that. That means more people are doing that. Because they're making the decision to do that.
Look at how many people pay attention to social media and say, okay, this is the standard for beauty. If I don't look like this, then I'm not beautiful. Then now you got all these depressed people trying to get themselves to look like these Photoshop pictures. It happens in everything, even relationships. Society plays a huge role in how people see themselves and how they want to see themselves. So what I'm saying is, if you are not strong-minded enough and you are not strong-willed enough to stand on who you know you are, what you know you want, what your own values and beliefs are, and quit letting society and the notion of the times change that, you're gonna be just as jacked up and chaotic as everybody else out here. That's my
now.
I know what you're saying. I'm just talking about. Go ahead,
Troche. Let me just. I just want to get with you guys because I want both of you guys' opinion, because we're talking about the times are changing. We're talking about these new relationships. But what about the old times where it's people that believe in polygamy, and they believe in God, and they believe that they're supposed to be fruitful? Or these guys that say, or these people that say, I'm not going to just say guys, that say, oh, that before certain things were in play, we were supposed to be fruitful with everyone. We were supposed to have our own communion of people, and we were supposed to raise them and raise the children, have more children and go out. So for the people who believe that they are following Christianity or Mormon or whatever they believe in, and they are living this life where it's one man to, I guess, what are these shows now that they have, like the Big Family and all this stuff, where it's one man and then he has his 3 or 4 wives, and it's not about sex. It's really about them believing that they are supposed to be married, have multiple wives, and be fruitful and multiply. What do you guys feel about that? Or the people that just stand on the belief of, before we got Americanized, and different nationalities, it's okay to have more than one wife as long as you can support the wife. So let's take it away from just the sex of society now, and let's go a little bit deeper about what about the people that actually do this as part of their faith, as part of their religion.
Religion and culture play a big role. One, we are in the Western culture, and so when you talk about religion, I can't speak on other religions because I don't really. I know enough about other religions to know what the structure is, but not to go too much into detail. When it comes to Christianity, there is before Christ and there is after Christ. This is why you have to know how to rightly divide the word of God. After Christ, there are specific instructions that we were given according to marriage, and polygamy is not in those rules. It's not.
Man, love thy neighbor is.
You can be fruitful and multiply between your husband, between a husband and wife. It says nothing about having more than one wife, having more than one husband, or in any of those things. Now, when you get into cultures, though, different cultures, they believe that. But if when any culture that you look at, yes, the man is always the head. Some of them have multiple wives, and let's say African culture or Eastern culture, and even some of those individual tribes, most Asian cultures don't have that doesn't apply to them. But when you look at those different types of structures, women are still seen as property in those. So that definitely ain't something that I would want to be a part of. When you get into
that's what I was just. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And they pick your spouse for you. So a lot of those cultures assign those. So those are not people that you're not even entering into a marriage with someone that you care about, that you know, or somebody that you even know, let alone that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that definitely ain't a way I want to go.
So my point that I was trying to make is I was just trying to get it from being something new that we're focused on it being a new, and it's changing with times. And I just wanted to go back, whatever culture or whoever believes, like you said, I don't know enough about different religions to actually dive that deep, but I do know that there are some religions that still allow you to have more than one wife in the situation. So, well, even now, I know I do definitely have a homeboy that is, moving over to Ghana, and her family has accepted him, and I think I know he's gonna have 2 wives over there. So, but they do that for their estate, and like you said, in some of those cultures, women are still looked at as property. But I think I just wanted to get it off from us being on the topic of it being something new, because this is really not new, and focus on what do we really feel about it. So let me ask a question, because I do
hold your question. We gotta take a commercial break. Hold your question. Let's take a commercial break. We're gonna come right back. Ooh, this is juicy.
And I love the way the beat drops for me. I do. Got the whole city waiting on me. They waiting. Got a couple niggas hating on me. Hit the block and then I'm still skating on it. I got to get it a second, I'm keeping it safe and I keep it away. And you keeping it changing, I'm keeping it fake. See it the same, but I'll send it the same. I sit on the throne and be prepared for the rain and be prepared for the storm. No, I never perform. I can never be compared to the norm, cause they don't do friends where I'm from. All that little mama said I'm tripping late. Lot of sauce, I've been tripping late. Bossing up, so now you gotta pay. Talking cheap, the money talk for me. I'm not just anybody, I don't trust nobody. When they hate, that's how you know you pop. Interference, right, to do you copy. To the top, cause ain't no other option. Yeah, I cannot pretend, I can't pretend. They ask me where I've been and how I've been. I cannot be friends, I can't be friends. I'm just trying to win, I'm trying to win. I cannot pretend, I can't pretend. They ask me where I've been and how I've been. I cannot be friends, I can't be friends. I'm just trying to win, I'm trying to win. 10 toes on the pavement, I came to make another statement. I know these motherfuckers hate me, but motherfuckers need to pay me. They call on my phone for the feature, but I'm just too busy to reach me. And they just keep calling and calling, but I cannot hear through the speakers. And used to listen to the preachers, but there ain't nothing wrong with a righteous man. See my right hand grab the microphone and play the same songs on the xylophone. But because I thought they would ride for me, but now I became up the prodigy. And I'm only a man, so don't follow me, cause a lot of these starters are fraudulent. And I promise my mama that I keep it honest, but sometimes these promises break. Cause these women that love you only for the shit you can do, but it's they can take. Jamie Foxx with a hand in their face. Use their life, they stand in my way. But you only can single away. Tell them all what you needed to say. Yeah, I cannot pretend, I can't pretend. They ask me where I've been and how I've been. I cannot be friends, I can't be friends. I'm just trying to win, I'm trying to win. I I cannot pretend, I can't pretend. They ask me where I've been and how I've been. I cannot be friends, I can't be friends. I'm just trying to win, I'm trying to win.
Have you subscribed yet to the free bi-monthly digital interactive Ego magazine? No? Well, head on over to www.egoentertainmentnet.com to subscribe now. This magazine is all about supporting and showcasing excellence in communities everywhere, from music, arts and culture, relationships, education, politics, celebrities, food, and so much more. While you're flipping through the pages, just click on the buttons and social icons and you'll be taken to a whole other world behind the articles and ads. At Ego Entertainment, everyone is a star. There is something in it for everyone. And we hope you are positively impacted by what you see and will continue to support Ego Magazine. Track CBPD by Arulo. Are you in need of a fresh perspective on relationships, wholeness, love, and transformation? Or are feeling consumed with hurts from the past and finding it difficult to overcome traumatic events? Well, contact licensed marriage and family therapist Sharon Mason of Love That Relationship. She can get you back on the road to building a healthy and loving relationship with yourself and others. Love That Relationship.
Hey there. If you can hear my voice, this is Pamela, host of Hospitality, here to remind you that Ego Entertainment Network has a lot for your business. Listen, honey, you need to get with it. Ego Entertainment offers various services, media coverage, red carpet services, promo interviews on air. They offer meet and greet services, honey, not to mention other event services. You want to get in gear. Ego Entertainment is empowered greatness optimized. We're now booking and spots are going fast. Ego serves the United States and all event types, honey. So if you are opening a business, having a store opening, a restaurant opening, and you want some coverage, Ego Entertainment is the way to go. Call or text 317-886-0296 or go to egoentertainmentnet.com.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. If you're just not tuning in, we talking about yes or no to open relationships. This one got juicy. So if you got in late, then you missed a lot. So you gonna have to go ahead and go back and watch this one. For real. Subscribe to the channel on YouTube, man. Between the Lines Radio Show on YouTube. Go ahead and ask your question. Before the break, T. Lakee had a question, and we finna go and address that right there.
Okay, so I think my question was to just everyone out there, especially women. I just want to say, especially women. Do you think that this is a part of like women being able to have self-liberation? Because we're in a time where, like Lady J was mentioning, a lot of the other cultures, they do still pick, who they want you to marry, who they want you to be with, and whether or not your husband has 2 wives or 3 wives or just you, sometimes you don't have a say in that at all. So for women being able to be more liberated with their bodies and speak out, I wanted to ask any women out there, is that part of women's liberation, being able to say, I can do whatever I want to do with my body and not have a stigma like we used to have back in the day if you did certain things that looked a certain way to others?
Now
let me just go. Oh, there you go, Miss Lady J.
Let me just say this. I don't believe in this I just I don't know. I'm cut from a whole nother type of cloth. I don't believe in this notion that um being liberated as a woman and owning my sexuality has anything to do with you going out here being naked, shaking your ass for everybody, for the whole world to see. I don't believe in none of that. I mean, at the end of the day, listen, even children, when you are raising kids, everybody needs to have a healthy level of boundaries and self-discipline, period.
Most
Otherwise
definitely.
you get chaos. This is why a lot of women don't know how to respond when they get rejected, or when somebody leaves them, or they have a hard time letting go of people that are not good for them, because at the end of the day we are very emotional creatures. We're nurturers by nature, you know what I'm saying? We love, we give, we forgive, and all that kind of stuff. And so when you get into um that aspect of it, I feel like it's just an excuse to live
How you were gonna live anyway.
chaotically, right? And then you
Hmm.
crying, whining because your life ain't going the way you want it to go. Well, guess what? Everything you sow, you got to reap. Period. And a lot of times, the way you reap things ain't gonna be the same way that you sowed it. So for me, being someone who used to live a very wild and promiscuous life after being sexually abused for a very long time, and going through a bunch of different types of abuse and abandonment and all kinds of stuff from childhood, I know I didn't already done all that. You know what I'm saying? So I already know what the aftermath is, what the mindset is, why you still not you get into the mindset where you're still not happy with how you look, and person you want don't want you, and not, all this crazy stuff, busting people window. Now I ain't never did nothing stuff like that, but busting people windows down, slashing tires, and all this stuff. It's chaotic. If you look at today's society, if we keep trying to go with the change of the times, it's doing nothing but getting more and more chaotic, more and more chaotic, especially in relationships. So, and I don't think people really truly understand what it means to have a real relationship, or what it means to truly love somebody unconditionally. And somebody on here commented and said you're not supposed to give your 100% to somebody. Yes, you are. The problem is why a lot of relationships don't work is everybody want to give 50-50. If I gave 50% to anything, I would never be successful. If I gave 50% to my business instead of 100%, it wouldn't be successful. If I
Hold
gave
on, but no, you can't use that logic. You can't use
Yes,
that
I
logic
can.
because
You
no, you
cannot be in a
can't, because a
relationship with
relationship
nobody and
is
not
two
give
things.
100%. You cannot
No,
give
it's a combination of things, bro. You can't just say
no,
I'm gonna give 100 and that person can give 0 and we can make this
no,
work.
no,
No,
no.
you
I'm
got to
not
be.
saying I didn't say
Yeah,
that.
that's why
I
you
said
can't use that
you.
analogy. That don't work for that.
No, yes, you can. Here's the thing: you are responsible for your actions. If you're going to be in a committed relationship to somebody and you commit yourself, you are responsible for giving your portion. If the other person does not meet that, then you leave. Anything that I do, I give 100% or I don't do it all. It's a waste of my time. Why would I be in a relationship with somebody and decide that I'm only going to give 20% or I'm only going to give 50%? That don't make sense.
I can see where she's coming from with
That's
that.
I know what she's saying, but that analogy don't fit that.
Anything that you do in life, anything, especially when it comes to relationships, you
I
cannot give my mother, matter of
You
fact,
have to give 100% of your 50.
my first husband gave me 40%. I gave 100%. That didn't work. But I know that when I left, he missed that 100%. He wished he had it back. You have to
No,
give
no.
100% in any relationship. You give
I
100%.
understand what you're trying to say, but the
Oh,
way you
I'm saying
said it
exactly
don't
what I'm
sound right.
saying. Yeah,
That's not it.
Well,
That's not right.
yes, it
you
is.
know what? Let's segue into some of the comments. I think like Jay piggyback off one of the comments. Let's see what the people are
Yeah,
saying.
we can go
Read
back
some of
to it.
them comments, Troche. Let's go
We can go
through
back to it.
and see what the people are saying.
So 6 said you are never supposed to give yourself 100% to anybody. That's when people get extra jealous and start to kill the mate because they feel some type of way.
And I just said
That's
that I don't agree with that. You don't give half of yourself to somebody. Ask
that's
anybody
not
who's
what
been
that
married.
mean.
Ask what else
What
could
does
it
it
mean?
mean?
That's
What else
not
could
what
it
that
mean?
mean when somebody say the relationship got to be 50-50. That means you got to give 100% of your 50 part.
No, what?
Because
No.
it's two things
No.
working in unison. Yes.
No.
Bruh,
No.
yes, bruh.
That's like coming into a relationship half. You come into the relationship 100% whole. You give 100%. Anything
Right,
that
it's
you
give
do
and
in
take.
life-
Give and
No,
take. That's
exactly.
50-50.
But no, it's not 50-50.
Bruh.
Ask any married couple that's been married for 50 or 60 years.
And
They
they're gonna
ain't been
tell
married
you
so long.
that some
No,
days I'll be 60, some days he be 40, or some days I be 50, some days he be 50. Everybody ain't coming in with 100% every day, bro.
That's not what now you know good and daggone well.
That's exactly what that means.
No, and no.
Oh my God, you messed up the whole damn saying.
You're missing it. It's going away over.
It's not. I'm telling you that it means if you with you saying 100%, that means you putting in 100% of your 50, your half to make the relationship work. Your part.
No,
you putting 100% into your part, but it's two things.
So it's 50. So high. That's why divorce is so high, because y'all stuck on the 50%. No, that's not what
that's not. It's not a actual number. That's just a damn saying.
Troche.
It means that something is 100% is whole, but it's two things that make the whole. So it got to be half and half.
No,
that means two things got to work together to make the 100%, bro.
No,
what are you talking about?
You bring 100.
So what is your take on it, Lady J? Okay, we got
you
it.
bring 100. I bring 100. Ain't no 50-50. That's the problem now. That's why divorce is so high. That's why ain't nobody ever happy. That's why people want to try different things and bring all these other people in, because people want to half-ass everything. When I say bring 100%, y'all, you think you overthinking it. It's going over your head. When I say
really
bring 100%,
not, bro. You underthinking it.
No, it's going over your head. When I say bring 100%, I mean you put in everything. You give 100%. When you commit to somebody, you commit it. It's the same thing as you commit to anything else. If I commit to my relationship with my kids or having a relationship with my kids, I'm gonna put in 100% effort. That 100% effort may look different every day, but I'm still giving 100%. Period. When I'm sick, I'm still giving 100% at the level that I can perform. Period. Ain't no 50-50 in this thing. It's 100. That I've heard so many
just said the same thing I just said.
I've heard so many long-term married people say that people need to stop saying 50-50, because it's not how it should be. Not you, because you ain't been married long. I'm saying I've heard way too many married people say people got the game effed up because they got this notion in their head that everything's supposed to be 50-50, and it's not.
So
because they're looking at it from the wrong perspective. Everybody taking the damn saying too literal. It's a saying that's supposed to mean something else. You try to live it literally. It don't work like that.
I believe what
okay,
I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I think what Lady J is saying. Everything that you supposed to put in everything you got. She putting in everything she got in her relationship. She's gonna put it in. She's not gonna hold back to do this, or I'm gonna wait to see. She's saying that she's gonna give it all she got and put her best foot forward. If I'm not
100% of her 50, she's only half of the relationship. So you can't. She can put 100% of her half.
But all she's saying is most people. Let's just squash this part. I believe she's just saying that everybody.
No, because you can't misinform people. Like if somebody trying to learn what the damn saying mean, you can't be out here giving them the wrong damn meaning to the saying. That means you put in your full effort to do your part in the relationship. Period. Your part, because you're only one half of the relationship. Bruh.
I think you guys are saying the same thing. I think you guys are saying the same thing.
She's not understanding though. I'm trying to tell her that I'm telling you exactly.
You guys are saying the same thing, I think. But I want to listen to some more comments, because our listeners, they writing, and I want to get to some more comments so we can feed off that. I think we just go squash this and say that everybody wants a relationship where both parties are putting in all their effort and everything they got. Put your best foot forward in your relationship, guys.
So if y'all want to close it out for the radio people, then and continue on social media, you can.
Damn, we already at our damn. That's crazy. All right, so man, appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Between the Lines with Like Meets the Lyrics. I'm your host Troche. That's your girl Lakee. Don't forget to go follow JQLM Radio on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and follow Ego Entertainment on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. You follow your boy It's Troche everywhere. Follow me at It's Troche everywhere. ITSTROCHE. Lakee.
And you can follow me on IG at Miss T Lakee, and that's with 3 E's. So I see you guys next week. This was a hot conversation.
Appreciate y'all for all our Facebook viewers.
We'll get back at it.
Hey, hop on over to YouTube because we ain't done yet.
He want to finish his point. Lord.
No, the JQLM radio fans. Yeah, the radio show ended.
Yeah, for those who are tuning in actually to the radio station. So
yeah. No, but yeah, no. I understand exactly what you're trying to say. Don't get me wrong. I know what you're trying to say. You just saying it wrong, bro. Trust me, you saying it wrong. I promise you saying it wrong.
Troche, I know exactly what the saying means, and I know how it goes. What I'm saying is it should never have existed, period. That's my
She said it should have been different. It should have been different from the beginning.
That saying should have never taken place, regardless of what y'all wanted to what y'all wanted to mean and what it means. What I'm saying and what a lot of married people are saying is it should not have ever existed, period. Danny said that even with kids, because are the same, because if you expect your kids to be 100% angels, you'll be disappointed. Again, you're not understanding. It's going over your head. Nobody is perfect.
It's
period.
really not,
Nobody is perfect. Nobody is ever going in relationships. You have to make room for disappointment. Any type of relationship. What I'm saying is the standard or the expectations that I set for my children or anybody that I'm in a relationship with is for them to give 100%. Period. When I say give 100%,
their part.
100% effort. Troche, just stop. Because like I said, that's
no, because I'm telling you. So listen. I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna break it down where you can't misinterpret this. So if you in a choir, it's 10 people in the damn choir. They all have their part to play, but they have to do their part at the best, 100% with their part. They all play 10% in the damn choir.
No.
This is the same thing with a relationship. Yes, it is. You can only give 100% to your part.
Troche.
You can't carry the whole relationship.
I know that, but when you're missing it, you keep trying to break things down, the 100% down. You say everybody give 10%. No, you keep trying to break it down. What I'm saying
that's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. I say if a choir is 10 people, they're only 10% of the choir. But they have to give 100% in their 10% to make the damn choir work right. They have to give their all in their 10%.
Oh my God, you keep trying to add. Again, I'm just gonna say
you're missing the same.
No, you're missing it. I said that's okay. Moving on, because I said what I said and I meant what I said. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to move on because you miseducating people.
You're not getting it. And so I'm going to leave it alone because it's over your head. T. Lakee, what else were you saying now, ma'am?
I just want y'all listen, y'all. Listen, Linda. I wanted to see what the comments were because this was a topic. I think my next question I was really wanting to go into is that I do know a lot of people say that these relationships are unconventional, and some people say that they don't believe in them to have like open relationship like Miss Lady J. And I'm not saying whether I do or I don't. I can't tell anybody how to live their life. But what I am asking is that, Miss Lady J, for someone like you who is saying that, adamant about no open relationships, do you believe in divorce?
So yes, I do believe in divorce. It is something that is in the Word of God. But I also believe in, because a lot of us tend to enter into marriage. I've been married before. So a lot of us tend to enter into marriage too soon and we don't know any better. So for instance, when the first time I got married, I was looking for a savior, somebody to save me from all the trauma and hell that I had been through, because I knew God, but I didn't know what it was to have a relationship with him. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what that was like. And so I was looking for somebody to fix me and not realizing that the only person that could fix me or that could help me and heal me was God and the things that he placed inside of me. And so I had to learn how to once I understood that everything that was done to me and the things that were said or imparted into me were not my fault. You know what I'm saying? As a child, once I understood that and understood that who I am is not tied to what happened to me, that allowed me then to get on the path of learning how to like me, how to love me, and how to set boundaries and expectations of what I would and would not accept as far as treatment from somebody, anybody really, but especially in relationships. And so when we get into those types of relationships and we get in and we start marrying people and we don't realize red flags and things that don't work well, you know what I'm saying? Then we put ourselves in a position then to end up on the course to divorce. So to answer your question, yes, I do, but I don't believe that I believe that divorce would not even be a factor if people took into account understanding who they are and not just what they want, but what they need. Because a lot of people go after what they want instead of what they need. Because sometimes what you want is not the same as what you need.
That's true. That is very true. And I think just to close this thing out, I just want to know, do you guys, I want your stance on, do you guys feel that you can be happy in a happy, healthy, committed relationship and have it open? Do you guys believe in that? What's your last take on it, Troche?
Wait, say it again.
Do you believe that you can be in a happy, healthy relationship and have it be open? Do you guys believe that it can be anybody that can be a successful, committed, happy marriage? I'm going to use the word marriage.
Absolutely.
And it be successful and have it open.
Absolutely. And just like with my argument from earlier, you have to already start happy for that to work like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to be good before you try to play around. Y'all got to have that understanding earlier, but a lot of people make it work, and I think it can work. I think that's kind of the new norm, like, to say the least. It's shamed upon by people that don't agree with that kind of lifestyle. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people happy already doing it.
What you think about that, Lady J? Do you believe that it can be anybody out there successful with a happy marriage?
Nope. As I said, I know people that's in it, and more often than not, somebody gets upset and jealous, because at the end of the day, we are human beings, and jealousy is definitely one of the things that we all deal with. I'm gonna say no. Now, whether people are free to live however they want to, they free to, you know what I'm saying, do relationships however they want to. I mean, to each his own, more power to you. But for me personally, no.
You don't think anybody out there could be happy and healthy, like being a happy, healthy, successful marriage? Okay.
Nope. At that point, it ain't a marriage. At that point, it's like Will and Jada. You're good friends, or you have a partner. There you go. At that point.
Okay, well, there it is. I just wanted to wrap this up. This was a good conversation because I wanted to see what was going on out there, because I've been seeing it a lot. And I'm not one to judge, but I just definitely wanted to get you guys' take on what's going on out there.
That's cool. This was a good topic, man.
Very good topic.
This is a good topic, man.
But
yeah, it is. Almost got Lady J punched.
Yeah. Anyway,
anyway.
Hey, everybody's free to do what they want to do. But when you come into, everybody has their own opinions, the things they like, the things they dislike. So, like I said, me personally, it's gonna be a no for me. But hey, y'all have at it.
For sure. All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here for the second time this show.
We gonna
y'all lucky I love y'all. I done stayed on and engineered and kept the thing going. So
that's just because you wanted to talk.
No, first of all, I was quiet until somebody just had to call me on.
You did.
I did though, because she could give a strong opposition to what we were talking about. That's why I called her on. I didn't know she was gonna be up here talking reckless. Next time we'll leave our ass in the background.
I don't think
Don't call me out here no more then.
Leave your ass right in the background next time. You know what? You go sit your ass down back there. Don't say nothing. Get in the corner and don't say nothing.
Hey, I was cool being quiet. I mean, I said y'all wasn't ready for what I had to say, but
no, it's always good to have different opinions on a topic and really just genuinely see where everybody coming from. You know, I'm definitely down for whatever makes you happy and whatever works and whatever in your feelings and your spirituality in your household works for you. That's what I'm down for. Just as long as you're not out here hurting nobody and you guys are getting it together and building businesses and building lives. But you know, some people look at it differently. Some people truly go based on the Bible, and that's why I brought up that question about, you know, divorce, because a lot of people do base the relationship based on, you know, what the Bible says. And you know, and I don't want, like I said, I'm not a religious person where I can dive that deep into it, but I'm out here for the love. I'm a Pisces. I always tell y'all that I'm out here for the love. Just love everybody, y'all. Don't be out here hurting nobody. There's too much going on in the world. But I did have, while we're on the show, and Lady J said she kept it going, so we're gonna talk about another topic, right?
No, we not. No, we not. You say that for next week.
What question you
You
had?
say that for next week.
What question you had, TLC?
No, go ahead.
At this point, the show he ended the show already, so we just having a conversation. So, what you want to ask?
No,
You borderline finna get stabbed, so you need to get your ass up out of here for real.
We gonna let everybody
I'm trying to let you live.
We gonna relax.
No, go ahead. Ask the question. I want to talk about it. What is it?
We play around. We play around like this all the time.
Yeah.
No.
Legit. This is us legit. Like, this is how we are. Go ahead. Ask the topic.
No, so I wanted to think. I was having a conversation with someone today. My question was about these girls that are proposing, and I'm saying these girls. I'm sorry, God.
No, say that. No, say that.
No. Okay, we gonna say the same
thing.
Me and him agree on that. We talked about this before on my. Yeah, that's definitely a topic in it. Yeah,
that's a totally different. I thought you had something that's piggybacking. Go to the next step.
No.
We'll talk about that one next week. See y'all next week.
It's about relationships. Okay, we're gonna save it for next week. We'll be back.
Y'all tune in next week, man, when we talking about chicks proposing to dudes out here.
Right.
Scraping their knee up and shit, and he's still standing.
Because you know they got on the dress.
My mama, oh, rough knee ass. Hell no, my answer gonna be no, ma'am. Your knees scraped up. Get your scrapey knee ass out of here.
Lord.
You don't see that ass on your shit after you got up.
Don't talk about it. I don't get that part though. You down on one knee and then you like and you're proposing, but you in a dress. I don't get that part.
Yeah, it's a no for me. Yeah, it's a no for me.
We're gonna talk about it with the people. We're gonna talk about it with the people next week.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
okay,
great.
Definitely.
Make sure you good show. Good show, guys.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna super promote this one next one. We're gonna super promote it all week. Cause I want a lot of people to chime in on this.
Yeah, tag me, I'll share, of course, as always. Aside from the weekly promos that I do for every show. So yeah.
Definitely. Well, I guess
all right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Catch y'all next week. It's Troche.
See y'all.